Welcome back, everyone, to another actual play episode of Council 6. I'm your DM, Lunga, and we are back for another session of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden with our wonderful players from Start Playing. So let's not waste any time and dive right into our recap. So, welcome to the most emotionally devastating rescue mission disguised as a boss fight. Our heroes finally faced off against Alistair, the changeling assassin, and his demonic Yethound in a frozen throne room that screamed final boss arena, because nothing says climactic battle like fighting a telepathically bonded assassin who can teleport his Helldog behind you for surprising backstabs. Alistair proved he was the kind of villain who licks arrows clean after being shot, which is either intimidating or deeply unsanitary, possibly both. The real MVP was Trex the Kobold, who spent most of the fight trembling with a magical wand before finally unleashing a lightning bolt that would make Thor jealous. Meanwhile, Zerfine literally called down moonbeams to finish off Alistair because the power of friendship and celestial laser beams is undefeated. The assassin's dying words were, "Amaranth, it could have been so easy, why?" Which is peak villain energy for someone who chose the hard way of kidnapping and torture just asking nicely. But wait, there's more trauma, because what would be one of these sessions without me giving you guys trauma? Alistair was trapped in a cursed dagger, and the party had exactly 1 hour to perform a complex unbinding ritual or lose him forever. This involved everyone pouring their hearts out into a magical blade, as one does, Geen revealing his secret boulder shaping training called Dokkan, and Warden offering to microwave the cursed dagger in his internal heating compartment. The fact that this ridiculous plan actually worked is peak D&D logic, and Al was finally free to discover he'd missed all the good drama while being tortured in a basement. Now, you all are at now what could only be described as a tremendous crossroad with plenty of decisions to make. More than you've had since meeting those moons ago in Bryn Shander. For the choices before you are not about simple adventuring. So we'll start out with the obvious biggin. The biggest elephant in the room is Oriel's Rime. This has kind of been a cloud hanging over one's head since you all met in Bryn Shander. There have not been many clues, however, there have been some. Zerfine discovered some tidbits of information from the deceased Night Oracle and other clues at the observatory that Oriel's Rime is linked with perhaps some otherworldly forces. Natasha is still looking for their research team, which may have found some clues regarding this ever-present situation. There's also the Dwerger threat. After discovering the hidden Dwerger in Denev's Rest, a discussion with the devilish cult known as the Knights of the Black Swords, you are keenly aware of the impending threat of a potential Dwerger invasion into 10 towns. While not as existential as Oriel's winter or as personal as the current trouble surrounding Natasha, this threat appears to be extremely real, extremely grounded, and in imminent danger to the good people of 10 towns. The soothsayer Hethel from the Knights of the Black Swords informed you of her premonitions about Zardarok Sunblight and his infernal forge powered by the still beating heart of a red dragon. The map you found indicated there are Dwerger outposts in East Haven and somewhere around Kelvin's Cairn. The Shorard sisters from the Northern Light also informed you that you can find sleds, dogs, and axe beaks at Frozen Far expeditions, as well as a possible guide, because you are entering now a part of the campaign where there's going to be much more travel outside of 10 towns, which makes these kind of things kind of necessary to do as far as traveling. The sisters' missing lantern may have also been taken by the Dwerger. On top of all this, you have made an alliance with the Knights of the Black Swords to stop this common enemy. Then there's the biggest cloud, Natasha's crystal. You are all seriously concerned, obviously, about Natasha's recent apathy since attuning with the Psi Crystal. You don't know much else as of yet, but you do know that the pinging in their head is pointing somewhere to the south in the vast mountain range known as the Spine of the World. A dangerous area populated with Yeti, frost giants, not to mention the occasional dragon. Let's actually open up the big map. So we can take a look at that as well. So you can kind of see things as it goes along. So yeah, that's down here somewhere, somewhere in the Spine of the World. You have no idea where. All you know is that the pinging is coming down there somewhere. And as I said, it's kind of populated with Yeti, frost giants, and not to mention the occasional dragon. The crystal does seem to be working as somewhat of a compass that can help guide you guys as you make your way. But the path that takes and where it ends up is ultimately unknown. Seraphine's discoveries in the observatory also point in this direction as a possible connection to Auril, her Rime, and other mysteries. There is Warden's mysteries still. Currently, there are far less clues regarding aiding Warden. However, the life-size toy soldier has been getting more emotional, and his uncontrolled flashes of memory have been getting more intense as of late. The only information currently in his condition is somehow linked to a tribe of reghead nomads known as the Tribe of the Elk that roam the expanse of tundra to the east of 10 towns. So basically, you see Loch Denishire here. They can roam anywhere in this whole area from the spine of the world all the way up to the top of the map east of Lake Denishire, anywhere out in this big area. And they're nomads, so they just travel back forth. They follow the elk herds, basically. So that's all you know for now regarding Warden. Other loose ends. You still have Huar's letter to give to Cora back in Bryn Shander. There is the Black Cabin up here, north of Lonelywood. The gnome Copper Nabernacker in Bryn Shander had asked Seraphine to look in on his friend Macratus, who is conducting research at the old cabin up here in the wilderness, known as the Black Cabin. There's that poor missing iron ore on Hruna's sled somewhere between Tourmaline and Kelvinskaren. That Hruna was not very happy with y'all, that you guys have done all these things except help her. But it's around here, and this again, it looks like a small circle, but that's a good, I think it's a 1 mile radius, which is a lot of area to cover in a tundra. So it's somewhere there between Bryn Shander and Kelvinskaren is a sled, which at this point could be completely covered by snow for all you know. Also, deciding if and how to spend your recent windfall of gold. Options that include investing in the Ramshackle Inn, which, in the journals, there is that... in the player handouts, there's the Ramshackle Inn restoration sheet for you guys to see. Better gear, potentially, or the needed sleds, dogs, or axe beaks to traverse the tundra, which seems to be your destination, regardless of where you guys are going. I did add, I didn't put one in for Amaranth because a lot of what was going on with Amaranth we've kind of just concluded. There could be more, but that is ended, so I didn't make a journal for that. Celine doesn't have much going on other than the head talking right now. But the people who have a lot of stuff going on right now is Natasha, Seraphine, and Warden. So I did kind of condense the journals for you guys. If you look under the player arc folder, there's one that says Warden important events, Natasha important events, and Seraphine important events. So those things that I've kind of all been building up are all in there, all put together for you guys to see. Keep in mind, again, there is the journal in there under player handouts for session notes that have all the past session notes of everything we've been doing, as well as obviously the Ramshackle Inn restoration. And there's also that travel distances if you're wondering how long it takes to get places for that. And I think...
Looking over to you to nod my head and be like, yes, I'm following along. And then remembering that you can't see me. And so I'm like, oh, I'm nodding to no one. Oh, great.
So that's about where we are at. And you guys were at the Northlight, I believe. You guys had just gotten back. And that is not starting, so let me just click it manually because the button I have is not working. All right, here we go. The Northern Light. And it was around the middle of the day. You guys are all hurt. So if you guys want to hang around here and talk some more, or travel to the next day, I'm going to say this because everyone was so hurt. One of the things that always seemed unrealistic to me in D&D is
how quickly you long rest.
Yes, how... Let's say there's no healing. Let's say there's no spell slots, no potions, no nothing. You guys get beat to hell. You all come back with 1 hit points, basically this close to death. You take a nap for 8 hours and you wake up perfectly refreshed, like nothing happened. Oh, yes. It's like, I don't find that realistic. I think it'd be like about at least, 2 or 3 days or more of resting, recuperating. Maybe in those days people would heal a little bit. And So I would say, we would, when you guys decide to leave, we're going to advance the calendar about 3 days to say that you guys took this time to recuperate and, and everything like that. But I'll leave it up to you guys to decide what you're doing on this day. Or when we can go to the next morning, at least give you guys a long rest if you want. And we can go from there.
Yeah, well, I think we have a couple things that we want to do in town still, as well as we need to plan our journey out of here, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said we could just at least go to the next day, give you guys a long rest, so you don't have those nice little icons next to your heads of everybody being bloodied. And we'll advance 1 day and move it back to the morning.
Rest.
And you guys can all click long rest. And the one thing with the updates, I'm still waiting for some stuff to get caught up, some of the modules. The clock module still hasn't completely caught up, so it doesn't automatically stop things all the time. Effects, for example. And my journals are still broken because monks enhanced. So, like, remember I had that quest log where you could see the quests on the side of the screen? I think that doesn't work right now because I'm still waiting for monk's enhanced journal to get caught up.
Well, that should be fine for today. We did just go over every quest that we have, so...
Yeah.
Well, I guess first things first, I'm just gonna take a look back at the main Icewind Dale map. Because I think it would be smart to kind of plan where we're going next.
Yeah, if you want, I can switch everybody over there, or if you want to look at it yourself, go right ahead. And like I said, the Frozen Far expedition that the Shard Sisters mentioned is actually here in town, so you don't have to leave town if you wanted to stop at that shop.
I'm also just like looking for confirmation from the rest of the party because no one's saying anything.
I think myself, I'm just like Warden's still like having that little panic attack, so he's a little interactive.
Yeah, Celine is just like playing with her new head, like, yes, you're even better than the last one.
Oh no!
Yes, we can. You know what, Celine? If you guys want to roll back RP, go. Boo, boo. If Celine wants to role play how she takes that head, she can.
So, Alistair has been defeated, and she's like, finally. And then she runs over and she's like, I am so happy that you agreed to this. She takes out
I'm so happy.
her dagger and starts hacking away at his neck. And then
As you're
finally
there
pulls it free.
On your own doing that, because I'm pretty sure no one wants to watch this gruesome thing. You almost seems like you see the lips moving, and you hear in Alistair's voice this time. Well, I didn't really agree, but if you're going to keep me, I'm not really into the whole poly thing. Maybe you should get rid of the other guy.
Yeah, so like once I'm done taking off the head, I look on the old head. And it's like literally like half rotten and decayed. I'm like, well, I think it's time we part ways. And then she just throws into like a cavern.
I thought you loved me! As her voice goes distant.
I feel like she much more likes Alistair. Head much prettier.
Yeah, it is. He's a very pretty man.
I feel like because he's so pretty, she's like more determined now to like find a way to preserve the head, keep it from rotting.
Okay, so Celine's got a new head.
Yeah. How does Amaranth feel about this?
Amaranth is, I mean, she figured this was coming, and she had kind of braced herself for it, and in her mind, she's just like, I did tell him this is how it was going to end. The toy soldier is going to kill him, and that his head was going to become Celine's new boyfriend, and he didn't seem to believe me. at least Celine is happy in all of this. And we've solved one problem and gotten Al back. And so she's just like basically trying to internally rationalize all of this to herself and not concentrate too much on you desecrating the remains of someone she used to know and have professional respect for, but is also truly an evil and not very good guy. So mixed feelings. She's trying not to stare at the head.
Did you hear the head talk, or is it just Celine?
Just Celine. No one else hears this.
Celine. Okay.
I hope.
And there's no
really
indication.
don't.
And this is purposely. This is not an indication that it's not really happening or it's really happening. It's just no one hears it except Celine.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, now we know how that happened. So, looking at the map here, we've got quite a few errands, let's say, that we need to run up in the northern wilderness. We need to go to Calvin's Cairn, where there's a big outpost, a jogger there. There's a black cabin that's also pretty close, where we need to run into that guy who, oh gosh, what was their name?
Macratus.
I believe, yes, Macratus. Thank you. And then we also got Haruna's sled out in the middle of kinda nowhere. That honestly is a pretty big reward if we turn that back in. So we've got a lot of things pulling us to go north right now, as well as none of us fucking know how we're going to get that. Is just gesturing over to the crystal that's inside Natasha's face. Out. So I'm thinking maybe we just go explore our options.
Whatever. I mean, it does make me feel. I feel like I have to go in a
feels good,
specific
does it?
direction. So don't try to pry it off my head. I'm already looking at you, Warden.
I don't think I could.
Okay.
Natasha, as you kind of drift off, perhaps looking out the window, out at the town of Karakonig, you're kind of looking out there, and the voices behind you kind of start to drift off again. Kind of like that effect you see in movies where it like kind of fisheye narrows, everything else kind of blurs. You kind of just go into your own world. The world feels quieter. You can hear the chatter of dogs and merchants outside. It's kind of also even seem muffled. Even the crunch under snow foot as people are coming in and out has a strange rhythm, one that kind of matches the faint beeping in your skull. And it's start to become so normal and rhythmic to you that's almost becoming soothing, like a heartbeat. And you could kind of feel something watching as your eyes kind of go up and look at the aurora. And you hear that calm, emotionless voice kind of murmur in your thoughts. It calls to you still. South. Always south.
Alright, so let's go north. That seems like a really good way to go, guys. I mean, we have so many things just telling us that we need to go up.
I'm gonna go take a walk outside.
Fuck. Alright.
Okay.
And Celine and Amaranth, you can take your long rest. Obviously, it's the next day, so.
Okay.
Yeah, Ian probably would have talked to Zerfine about this, but considering Bree's not here, I think he would also probably talk to Amaranth about it. Being, I think, the other perceptive one in the party, and he would go up to her at some point during the next day and then say, I think another one of our companions is affected with the depression. Looking
Oh?
over at Warden.
You know,
It is a foe I
Yeah.
have yet to be able to punch, but I have heard many terrible stories about it.
yes, depression is a disease that you have to constantly fight. It never rests. It has no mercy. It is truly a warrior's battle.
I see. Well,
But
it
I
seems like
have,
that one is fighting that battle as we speak. His demeanor is very different, which is crazy for a robot, because you'd think they wouldn't be able to convey emotions very well.
I
But it is
don't
quite
think he
clear.
likes being called a robot. He's not a robot. He's a tin man. I just see lots of. I don't know. I think it's just a lot of darkness going on right now, and I don't think it's necessarily in one's mind. I think there's just a lot of external forces. It's the best Zerfine voice I can do.
well, if we asked him, he would most likely deny it. He seems to be rather out of touch with his inner workings, although I'm not surprised if he's acting depressed. It seems like his episodes have become more frequent, plus we just rescued his friend, and now that there is a pause in things, as it were, it allows time to think rather than just to act, and with the act of thinking comes the act of ruminating, and so on and so forth. I think you're right. I just don't know how to help him either. If he were a normal person, I would suggest that we go and find the things that he enjoys and force him to try them, or just sit with him and tell him that it's okay to feel however he feels. It kind of depends on if this is, a short-term low mood or a more long-term thing. Looks over at Warden, if Warden is here.
Arden waves slowly. Not a robot. He's been listening this entire fucking time.
I was speaking in a hushed voice, but just like saying it, me personally, the player, saying it in like a more regular tone of voice so that, everyone could hear me around the table. But sure, all right, you can be involved in the conversation about you.
Like, we didn't realize that our voices were carrying in here with the acoustics. They were just bouncing
It's
right off the
okay.
ceiling.
Well, and to be fair, your entire explanation of like sort of how Warden is possibly feeling right now went in one ear and out the other for Ian. I think the most that he took from that was that it's a personal thing.
Well,
But is still
Yeah.
nodding along like he understood the whole thing, of course.
comes over to Warden. It's like, Warden, you really do seem to be having a bit of a slowdown. Like, your voice is slow. I see you're moving kind of sluggishly. How's your winding right now?
I'm okay. I'm just... I think you put it right. Depressed. It's okay. I've been thinking a lot. His eyes
Oh?
start flickering. And they start shifting into the red. And he just looks at you and he says, What if I'm just a shell? A Half-Life imitation? What if I'm some afterthought? Or some psychopath's mad creation?
If any of that were true, I seriously doubt you'd be questioning whether you're just a shell and be feeling depressed, Warden. I think the fact you're feeling depressed is quite the indication that you're not just a toy soldier, not just a shell, and that, you have friends who care about you. How could I, care about something that was just an imitation? The life I've led, I know real from fake.
Also,
Well-
I fail to see why it matters.
When the sparks...
You are here now. You are doing things now. Now is what matters.
When the sparks fade, and I become cold and empty and numb, all that was warm fades away, and into the darkness I succumb. I can't help but wonder what my world might be if we were like each other, if I was more than me. Could I be enough if I was more than me? If I was a human being?
Warden, for
Maybe-
the record, I think you're
Maybe that'd
already
be a
enough.
warden worth seeing?
You're already worthwhile, Warden. You're already enough. We want you to, follow your dreams. We want to help you. We want to support you. If you want to become flesh and blood somehow, we'll see if we can help you do that. But Warden, we already care. You're already worthy.
Then why can't I remember?
Being flesh and blood is no guarantee of memory either. Lots of people forget things. Sometimes people get hit on the head and develop amnesia. I have no idea why you can't remember, whether it was a physical thing or if it was, a curse. We'll try to help you get to the bottom of that, Warden. But just, you should know that who you are now is important, regardless of who you were before.
Yes, the origins of one's creation, while it doesn't not stain you for your life, also does not determine where your life is led. You get to determine that, and only you.
What if it turns out that what I was, what I became, was something so terrible? What if I look at who I was before, and maybe the toy soldier isn't the monster, but it's always been who I was before?
Well, I will say that we should dwell on the now and dwell on who you are, because I don't believe you are a monster, Warden. I see someone who fights for his friends and is willing to put himself in danger and take many, many hits. And we could all ask so many questions and go on and on about what ifs. It's a rabbit hole that really and truly never ends. And I mean, to be honest, before I came to the North and before I met all of you and started trying to be a better person, I was a very questionable person who did many things that I sorely regret and wish I could forget. But we don't even know for certain that you did anything questionable or wrong.
Corey Shortard kind of walks out from behind a bar, brings you guys some plates of breakfast as she lays it out on a table, overhearing the conversation. And she's like, I would listen to your friends, dear. There's one thing that all of us here in the 10 towns have in common. Most of us have a past. Ain't nobody coming up to this godforsaken part of the world and living up here to be in a lap of luxury. Everyone comes here because they all have a past they're trying to run away from. And the people in the 10 towns typically don't ask questions and accept everybody as they are.
Everyone has a past they're running away from. Everyone but me.
Then perhaps you're here to find that past. Instead of running away from it, you're running to it.
Also, if for some reason you're caring about the physical characteristics of yourself, you are in a company of, let's see, we've got a small little, almost dragonling thing-ish. We've got a
By the way, you notice
hound
Trex.
person. We've got a satyr. We've got a tiefling who is quite literally their lineage is from the Nine Hells. You've got myself. You've got the small, puny one that's over in the bed over there, who's still sleeping for some reason. We've got a fairy, a group of people does not get more diverse.
As you mentioned, Ed, everyone's you guys kind of also, as he mentions, the first thing he mentions was Trex. You kind of see him sitting over here or standing over by the window, his short little form. You just see his hands are on the windowsill and his chin is just on his hands. You see tears coming out of his mouth. He's just looking out the window at Natasha, who has not come back inside.
God, it's like a fucking puppy. Oh my god. Is Trex howling right now? Howling at the
No,
closed door?
it's
No,
actually
okay.
very quiet. It's quiet tears.
It's not so much being human, it's more so being not. The fact that I'm this shell of a construct has made me wonder every time it goes to black. What is Warden? Where is Warden's soul? How does Warden even begin to exist? And what makes Warden whole? I wonder and ponder these magics that bring me to life. But I suppose in the end, you are right. I cannot dwell on the what ifs if I am going to protect you. I have to focus on the what is. So that I may not neglect you.
Oh, thank you, Warden. That touches me truly deeply. And, you know, I know Al appreciates you a lot too. And you should continue to explore these thoughts and feelings. And I know that your letter writing is very important to you and provides a safe space to express yourself. So I would keep doing that.
Okay. I wrote this one down in a letter.
Okay, so Gian, I guess you're getting a letter from Warden?
That's good.
No, I
Well,
just wrote a letter. It wasn't to anyone.
Oh.
Yeah, it was to Warden.
Well, I have said all that I can say on the subject, and if you are still grappling with what we have said, that is for you. and I am getting body blocked by all of the NPCs in this room. But I am leaving to go get supplies.
Oh, okay.
As you guys are talking, the dwarf over there at the table raises his mug. He's like, "Here, here. The 10 Towns is becoming a really strange place with all this wintering strangeness happening. And I swear, just not even less than half a 10-day ago, there's a comet streaking across the sky headed towards the spine of the world. Strange times indeed."
Should we be worried about this comet? Kind of looking at Seraphine, who seems to have a connection to the stars.
Yeah, Zeraphine. We'll have her do a roll here. Yeah. She thinks about it, and she's kind of fumbling with her holy symbol, thinking about everything that's been said so far, and she hears that, and she thinks back. She's like, "Oh, well, what I saw in the telescopes and in the books that we found, and she kind of looks over her shoulder out the window, and what's going on with Natasha? A lot of things are heading towards the spine of the world, and with the strangeness of the skies and the stars and the strange dreams Natasha says she's having, perhaps they may be connected."
I'm unsure what to do here, but I know it fills me with unease. Looks at Celine and Warden.
As you see Al in the doorway of the hallway. How does Al look
I
so
wasn't gonna
far
make
after
my
just
presence
one day?
known. They're still beat the hell up, but looking much better. Lips aren't cracked and bleeding anymore. You know, swelling has gone down. You know, still hobbling a little bit, but can actually like walk themselves places. Yeah,
Would there be any
that's what they're doing. Al just had
emotional or personality difference anyone would notice after this ordeal?
not right now. No, Al really hasn't been awake long enough to really like think about what happened.
Yeah, I have a feeling he went to bed. They went to bed as soon as you guys got back yesterday, which was like around noon.
Yeah.
So it's been like
I think Al's been
almost
asleep for
24
about 12
hours
to
in the
16
bed.
hours.
Yeah.
But I think Al is just hanging out, just like over here.
Jeez, why is
Just
her
listening.
token
He doesn't wanna talk
so
right
big?
So clocks Natasha through the open door.
I'm just there and I'm just like brushing the hair of my new head. Just like, yes. I'm trying to think of like ways like, how can I preserve this? I don't want this to turn into rotten mess like the other one.
Oh, that's right. I did want to speak to Celine. Oh, I can wait. I can wait. All right. Well, I, the player, want to go around town to the different shops and like pick up supplies, and especially go to the shop that has sleds and axe beaks and etc. to look at what they got.
Yeah,
don't
I
know
could
if
see
we have
that.
Anything else we want to do in here?
Up to everybody else. What do you guys want to do?
Natasha is
I wouldn't mind
walking around
going to
town alone.
I wouldn't mind going to town and try to find like a taxidermy or something.
I mean, Frozen. If there's anywhere that would do that, Frozen Fire is the place. They're like one of the biggest shops in the 10 towns, and they have a lot of the expeditionary gear and everything like that. So it's I guess you could say it's the Walmart of 10 towns. It's I mean, physically it's not that big, but they have a lot of shit. So you guys want to head to Frozen Far then? Okay.
Yeah.
So are you telling me Geen is going as well?
Geen, I don't know exactly where Geen is going. I don't think he knows where anything is in the 10 towns.
Okay.
So when he said he was going to get supplies, he just left and is probably gonna walk into like, just whatever house seems like it would be a sort of grocer or butcher or someplace that sells
Butcher,
food
baker, and a
or
candlestick
beer.
maker?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, so you do a little walking through town. You do see this very well-made building. Bottom half is stone. The top half is a rich mahogany wood for the outside. And looks pretty one of the more well-made structures in 10 towns. You do see a closed-off shed on this side here over here, and you can see on this side here a pen with a bunch of axe beaks kind of milling around.
It looks so
sitting
cool.
in nests. A few of them sitting in nests as they sit in the pen. Now let's show that. There you go.
Oh.
Okay, as you walk in, the wind bites kind of sharply as you pushed open the reinforced oak door of Frozen Fire Expeditions. The interior smells of pine tar, oiled leather, and dog fur. There's racks of snowshoes, climbing picks, and fur-lined cloaks line the walls. The low hum of barking sled dogs drift in from the kennel outside, and a tall, broad-shouldered man with weathered features looks up. Ooh. There you go. Tall, broad-shouldered man with weathered features looks up from oiling an axe, while a stout dwarven woman in heavy furs leans on the counter, her arms crossed, a grin already forming on her face. The man behind the counter as you walk in. Well now, visitors, and not from around here by the look of it. Come in, close the door before we all freeze solid. Welcome to Frozen Fire Expeditions. I'm Atina Swift, and that's my partner in crime, well, partner in business mostly, Jathara Farzash. And you see Jarthara kind of smirking. She's like, mostly business, eh? That's between the two of us. I'm the only one who actually keeps this place running. He just looks pretty for the customers. Pretty? It's the first time anyone's used that word on me north of Brinchander. Kind of see he sets the axe aside and he gestures to the gear-laden walls. So what'll it be? You looking for sleds, dogs, cold weather gear? Or maybe a guide who actually knows her way around these snow-choked mountains?
Oh, mostly just looking for gear and sleds. Actually, I was wondering how much it would cost to get one of those. A sled and some dogs, that is.
As you...
accumulated quite the pack of shit that we don't want to leave behind, if you know what I mean.
As you're saying that,
Right,
you see Jathara, sorry, I keep saying her name. Jarthra. That's how it's pronounced. Jarthra. Jarthra. So Jarthra kind of comes over to you, and you see, as she walks around, she kind of runs a hand along the back of your shoulders and comes around the other side. And she's like, so I see you skipped right over the guide part. That'd be me, by the way. I'm Jarthra. Shield dwarf, born and bred for the cold. If you're planning to go chasing shadows out in the tundra with all your shit, you won't find steadier boots to follow. And she kind of starts picking her fingernail with a dagger. Did the Shard sister send you?
Oh no. And Al is looking unimpressed at this woman.
Not surprising.
It's like, oh no, I think I'll be plenty a guide for the rest of me party. Thank you very much. No, we just be looking for supplies. And it's like putting on almost like a fake smile of the like, yeah, please, we're not looking for that.
No, Tennis kind of looks at you and he kind of smirks. He's like, well, Ranger, I take it, right? You look like you have that Ranger look about you. I figure, yes, you can find your way around. But depending on where you're going, and I'm sorry, but Corey and Ellie kind of don't really keep their mouths shut very much. We kind of knew you guys were coming before you came. They kind of sent word. And,
it's a small town. I figured as much.
Gotta say, I kind of feel sorry for those poor sisters. They've been good to everyone in town, and shame about that lantern, and it's what gave their place its name. Heard some talk about thieves, quiet types, barely left any tracks, almost like ghosts. And they mentioned, perhaps they meant when we were around towards Kelvin's Cairn, which is a desolate area, but tricky area, even for the Rangers. And Charther knows her way around.
Oh, that's great. So do I. So, what you got in terms of supplies?
He points to everything he has here. He has a bunch of stuff. What specifically? What you looking for?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to pull up I was looking for the clickable
that thing
and
doesn't.
realized
Yeah,
I
that
have
doesn't
to
work
pull it up.
anymore. That doesn't work anymore because
it doesn't?
because I'm that was one of the monks' journal, Hans journal. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that module to get fixed. That does a lot of cool
I didn't
things, and
realize.
unfortunately, that's the last one monks' modules are working on. They did every other one except that one. There is in testing phase now, so it's almost done. But
I didn't realize that was the one that
Yeah,
gave us the
yeah.
shop.
Yeah, like so. I mean, I'm assuming you're gonna be asking right away for at least about the dogs and the X speaks and stuff like that.
Yeah, what the price of all that is.
Yes, as far as anything else, if you're looking for anything, I'll let you know if he has it. Other than that, we know he has that.
Climbing gear.
Yeah. So let's take a look here. Let me pull up this. I'll just give you guys this right off the bat and not even role play this. Where is it at?
Also, I will
There we
tell
go.
the rest of the party. Al is very confident in being able to lead everyone up through the cairn. But if you guys want a guide, me, the player, will concede, and we can get a guide.
Yeah, it's not. It is definitely not required. So,
I didn't
all right.
think so.
So here we go. So I'm gonna break this down for you guys. Okay, it's actually it seems like it's less, but it's way more than what the module money wise. It's like the amount of money. It was small. It was way low figures. It's like, and if that's the case, people would have been having the dog sleds and axe beaks as level 1 with how low they made the prices. It's like, this is silly.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was like ridiculously low. It was like an axe beak was like 40 gold or something. I'm like, what?
That's it?
Yeah, it's like, that's silly. Anyway,
I thought it was at least 100.
so you guys you can figure out what works and how it works. If we're looking at the dogs, okay, an empty sled weighs 300 pounds. I know this sounds like a lot. That's how the module does it, because when you think about the strength, the pulling power a dog has, it has to be heavy in order to make it work. So an empty sled weighs 300 pounds. And there's room in the back for one driver, so it only carries one medium-sized player. At the bottom there, I kind of said, for the sake of realism, between the sled dogs or the X-Speak, it's only one medium-sized creature, but for the sake of this, with Elle and Emma being small-sized, you guys can share one if you want. So you don't have to necessarily get one for each of you. So the most you have to get is either 5 dogs and sleds set of dog and sleds, or 5 X-Speaks. You don't have to do 6. Unless you want to splurge on an extra one. So a sled dog, one dog, can pull 360 pounds. Sled dogs also have to take a short rest after pulling a sled for 1 hour, Otherwise, they gain 1 level of exhaustion. So basically, to travel without resting, if you get 4 sled dogs and 4 kennels to hold them, you can swap out 2 dogs each hour. 2 dogs can carry 720 pounds. 420 pounds is the sled, kennels, and the 2 extra dogs. That leaves 300 pounds for the character and equipment. So if you get 4 dogs, 4 kennels, and the sled, the total price is 150 gold pieces per set. 4 dogs, 4 kennels, and a sled. An X-Beak can carry more. It's 420 pounds, and it travels the same distance as a sled, but it only requires rest after 8 hours. So it's like a tauntaun. It can just go for 8 hours without having to stop like a dog does.
Yeah. Closer to like
However-
a horse, essentially.
yeah.
Most.
However, the cost of an X-Beak is higher at 175 gold pieces each.
Oh my god.
Well, we also
so-
don't
yeah.
have to buy a sled to get the axe beaks.
Right, because it's like a pack animal, so you can put packs on it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I would say that I didn't put packs on here, but saddles and packs will count it the same as a dog kennel, like 2.5 gold, for packs of a saddle, to put it on there. So they carry regularly the same. The XP can carry a little bit more. There's more, some people just like the aesthetic of dogs, but there is, it's not a long rest. You just have to stop, swap out the dogs. So you stop for like 5-10 minutes to swap out the 2 dogs, put 2 back in a crate, 2 back out, and then you continue on your way, and stuff like that. So there's a little more work involved, but mechanics wise, there's not much work difference. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So basically you'd be, if you want to pay 25 gold more for an X-Beak, it can walk for longer and carry a little bit more. So it's up to you guys how you can do it. And you can mix and match or however. And because Ash had asked before, so an X-Beak can carry but doesn't pull. So the dogs will pull the sled. An X-Beak is a pack animal, so it carries it in its packs or whatever. It doesn't pull.
Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, I was thinking
It's a
before
chocobo.
all of this, thinking we get like 3 axe beaks and then tie them up to a giant
Yeah.
carriage sled, and we all just sit in that. But
No.
this is much more individual than I thought, which is fine, but it's just different.
A sled can be very useful for carrying a bunch of stuff. Like if somebody's out cold, I don't know if we can just put them on an X-Beak.
It's hard
So-
to ride a horse when you're unconscious. That is true.
Yeah.
I mean, well, no, just a per. If you put just an, I mean, you would have to do like a horse to where you would hold the reins of the X-Beak. So you could use it as a pack. You could lay someone who's unconscious over the X-Beak, and then someone on another X-Beak would hold the reins of that X-Beak
Yeah,
as
yeah,
like you do with a
works,
pack
yeah.
horse.
I think I have to get a dog and a sled.
Hell yeah. We all
Not
have
that I want to.
200 gold to spend, and if one of us gets one, we kind of all have to get one. We can't just have like 2 people. I mean, I guess we could, but
I mean, like I said, Al and Amma can share either a sled and dogs
Yeah.
or an X-Beak because you guys are
What-
small. So you guys can
what
share
I mean
one.
though is that like all of us need to have something that we're riding on, or none of us. It would
Right.
be kind of weird if like some of us were in a dog sled and some of us were walking. That
No, you would severely outpace the person walking, and you'd leave them behind to die, basically. So yeah, either you get 5 X-Beaks or 5 sets of dogs and sleds, or mix and match. 2 X-Beaks and 3 sets of dogs and sleds. However you want to do it. But yeah, so it doesn't take up all of your gold. You guys got 1,200 plus whatever you already had. So you're looking at 700 to 800 gold depending on what you get for 5 of whatever it is.
How heavy is Warden? Is the
About 300
question.
pounds.
I'm sorry. What?
About 300 pounds.
All right.
Yeah, he would need an X-Beak.
I did think you said
He
500.
cannot
pounds at
ride.
first,
He
and I was
cannot
like,
ride an
okay.
X-Beak. His legs do not work like that.
Yeah, he can. Mechanically wise, he can. I mean, if you're RP, if you want to do it for RP reasons. But here's the thing: if the X-Beak can't carry you, the dogs definitely can't. So you have to make a concession RP wise, one of them has to work. And an X-Week is pretty tall. Think Tauntaun from Star Wars. You'd be able to, or Chocobos, like you mentioned.
I thought he meant that in terms of like his legs can't fit around the
Yeah,
side of the
that's what I
saddle.
mean. Yeah. Yep. That's 100% what I mean.
They'll just be like this. just put them like this on either side of its neck, and just
Your X-Beak is just a recliner.
You know,
You put your
think
hands
about how,
behind your head
think
as
about how you put a. If you play with action figures when you were younger, the knees don't bend. You take your action figure and you just put it on top.
So
Like
I think
this.
Warden needs to talk to this salesperson then. If like we're in on it, because I don't really want to spend money yet, but if we have to, then
Well,
you know.
it's gonna make our lives a lot easier. And is there another place in the town that sells sleds and dogs and X-Beaks?
No,
Like, I
Only
think-
Frozen Far.
Yeah, okay.
Matter of fact, they're really the only ones. Like some other stores might have a couple dogs here and there, a sled here and there,
Mhm.
but Frozen Far is the only one that has like they breed them.
Stock. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and you did ask about the Climber's Kit. Climber's Kit, he does pull one out. He's like 25 gold pieces for a Climber's Kit.
Oh, I'll take that right away. Needed to get me one of these.
Where is Frozen Far on the map? Sorry.
It's well, you won't see it on the big map. It's inside of Kaer-Konig.
Oh, okay.
It's in town in Kaer-Konig. You guys didn't leave the city.
Got you.
All right, so yeah, if you want to take 25 gold pieces off Al, I'll put the climbing kit in your inventory.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
And I have exceeded carrying capacity. I really need this axe beak. That would put me at...
Do you need me to carry some things for you?
Oh no, I got it. As he's like stumbling around with just so much shit.
Are you sure?
Oh, don't
I'm
worry,
not
I
like
can get it
carrying
all
anything.
packed in. It's fine.
I'm like the cargo pants of people.
Atenas kind of looks at you and he's like, he looks like he's going to fall down, guys. I would think, whoa. And Jarthor kind of stops you as you stumble a
no,
little bit.
I've got it. I've got it.
And Jarthor looks at you.
Besides,
She's like,
I'm definitely going to want to close a deal on one.
she looks at you even more closely and she's like, oh dear, you have been beaten up quite a bit too. She can see now all the scars and all the damage you have, missing piece of your ear and your finger. It's like, you have been through something, haven't you?
Well worn, that's for sure.
And Athena says, like, well, I hope it's not them thieves that have been going around. Not that they could be. They barely left any tracks, almost like ghosts. And Jarthor's like, not ghosts, I'd wager. Sounds more like them gray bastards. Dwerg. Been hearing things, I have. Whispers of them skulking around the foothills. They got tricks. Turn invisible, sneak right up under your nose. And she says it like real quick like that and holding her dagger and like puts it right under Al's nose.
Yeah, you see Al flinch a little bit, but he doesn't. They don't do anything. And is just gonna try to focus on the. Oh, what have you heard about him? Just just legends, or have you like seen one?
I haven't seen one personally around here, but as you know, my dwarves don't get along with them gray bastards very well. We don't.
No, I doubt it.
We don't like them. And hearing news of them, and you see her, she kind of starts stropping her dagger on a piece of leather. Wouldn't mind bloodying my dagger up a little bit to take some of them out. But if you are going after them bastards, what I've heard is there might be some around Kelvin's Cairn. I could lead you, but if you want to find him yourself, somewhere around the north face of it is what I've heard. But and she kind of nods to Atenis and to what you were talking earlier, looking at the sheet that he pulled out with the dogs and the axe speaks. But here's the thing. I would not recommend, nor would I even lead you out there on the tundra without a good team of sled dogs or X-Beaks.
No, I'm definitely thinking about getting an X-Beak for myself. That would be pretty great, not gonna lie.
And then
Put
Tennis
all
looks at
those
you.
years of horse
Sorry, go ahead.
riding training to use. Well, just put all those years of horse riding to use.
And just so you know,
Well,
it's
I
not
used to
quite
be
the
in the
same.
military, you know, and that was one of the things that we were tested on. Was riding horses. So thankfully, I've got a bit of experience with these nasty buggers.
Is it me or is there a little bit of a delay? It seems like I think Ash has been delayed. I don't know. Do you hear me at the same time here, Ash?
I think so.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it seemed like there was a delay or something.
I don't know.
And Jarthar is like, well, again, it's not quite the same as the horse, you know. They got 2 legs, so it's a little different. It's you gotta get, there's a little balancing you gotta do with them. It's not exactly the same as a horse, but I think you'll get used to it. And then a Tennis kind of looks at you all. He's like,
Well,
and
better.
a Tennis is like, and I don't know what your financial situation be like, but I can also rent them if you need. The team of dogs in a sled, it's 75 gold pieces a day. Same for the X-Beak if you want to rent them. Per.
Oh, well, I think we're going to be out for more than a couple of days, so it'll just be cheaper to buy one.
Do you sell X-Beak? How does?
I'm sorry, do I sell X-Beak or what?
How does? They are the chair component that I can sit on. It's warden accessible.
Oh, he means settled. Is that what you're talking about? Settles.
No, it's a seat. I cannot sit in the saddle.
It's a bit more advanced.
It's a howdah.
Tennis leans over the counter and he kind of, wiggles his finger to Al to lean closer. Is your friend okay?
Well, I mean, he's kind of just seeing what's here. There's not a lot of picking up on like social cues of what is in the room, and that's okay. I think it's right for him to act. But I also wouldn't expect you to have one.
But yes, and he pulls out the saddle and saddle packs. If you get the X-Beaks and he slams it on the counter, there is a saddle and the saddle packs. Typically, I sell them for 2.5 gold pieces each. But if you're buying, if you're buying a bunch, there seems to be quite a few of you. I'll give you a deal on the saddles and give you saddle and saddle packs. I'll give them to you for 2 gold pieces each.
Oh, yay, so much savings.
I mean, if you're getting
gold
5,
count.
it's 2.5 gold pieces you're saving. It's like getting 1 for free.
Well, I mean, I know what I want, but what kind of animals does everyone else want? You want a sled or you want an X-Beak?
I do not want either, but I do not want to be left behind.
Well, we're getting these to go out to get more gold, so I'm sure we'll replace your funds pretty soon.
How more sturdy are the X-Beaks compares to the sled dogs?
Well, the X-Beaks are very sturdy. They can run 8 hours, whereas the dogs, you got to swap them out every hour. I've had quite a few people, though, like the dogs because not that the X-Beaks aren't domesticated, they are. But the dogs, some people like them because they're more of companion-like, if you will. They play with them and they're kind of companions on the road. Where the X-Beaks, it's kind of like a horse. It's not as companion-like as a dog would be. The dogs are a little more labor-intensive. There's a little more work. You got to feed them all and take care of them each. There's 4 of them and swap them out every hour. So the X-Beak, like I said, is a little less labor involved, and they can run for a lot longer and they're sturdier. But the dogs are more companions, so it's kind of a whatever your liking be.
And then you've persuaded me. It's going to be an XP for me.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna ask specific, like, what are their hit points? I'm like, oh,
I don't know.
that was
also a fair question.
That was what my question was about, but I didn't want to ask that directly.
Yeah, hit points wise, an X-Peak has 19 hit points.
Yeah, I
whereas
assume a dog doesn't have
11. 11. I mean, it's not that big of a difference. I mean,
Yeah.
sled dogs have wolf stats. So it's 11 hit points. So yeah, X-Peak, because it's larger, it has 8 more, but it's not like it has that much more. And yeah. And, if the dogs have to fight, believe it or not, dogs bite does more damage than, well, not necessarily more, but just 4 of them as compared to one X-Peak. And just so you guys know, the dogs, you won't be able to, or X-Peaks, you're not going to be able to send them into battle. They'll only fight in self-defense.
I wasn't going
That
to.
makes sense. The XP just feels out of character. The XP just feels a lot more easier to manage than the dogs.
Yeah, there's definitely less work. I don't know what Zeraphine wants, so I'll let Zeraphine decide that when they get here. So I don't want to necessarily purchase that. We'll look into that when Bree comes back.
Yes, you save a little bit of gold on getting all the dogs and the dog sled, but I don't know.
Oh, also for Warden, because I know you were thinking about this for like RP reasons. A dog sled you stand up in. Like,
Yeah.
You stand on the back of the
Yep.
skis that are on the ground on the sled. So that
That's
one
what I
you
was
can
hoping to
definitely
do.
fit. Yeah.
But I'm under the impression that I might be too fat.
Yeah, because if you by the time you put the dogs on there and everything, that leaves 300 pounds for character and equipment.
Okay, so
Yeah. Well, someone else could
I have
carry your
100
extra
pounds
stuff.
of stuff.
I mean, if you're right on the,
yeah,
yeah,
like I'm probably, I don't know, at just under 300 pounds.
I mean, we'll say this: if you want to do the dogs for RP reasons, we can do it. You just won't be able to carry much more than what you already carry on your in your inventory. And also one thing to keep in mind: this is kind of still it's kind of a theater of the mind kind of thing too. While the axe beat carries more in pounds than the sled does, a sled is bigger. So if there's something big that you have to carry, you could it would fit easier on the sled size wise than it would on the X-Beak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, like, you can give us some of your stuff to carry on to. Like, we can carry your tent on, if
Yeah.
myself and Amaranth share an axe beak, we'd still have plenty of room to carry your, bedroll, your tent, your, all that stuff that weighs.
I'm gonna
like
be honest,
40 pounds
none
on
of
your
that
character sheet.
stuff is like listed on my sheet.
Well, that means then you don't have it for camping, which is very important. We should.
Yeah,
get some of that.
Warden didn't buy any. He didn't buy a tent when they went to the store last time.
I don't sleep,
You,
so I
we
just
definitely
didn't.
need to buy you a tent. Well, I guess you don't sleep, but still, we need to buy you.
Well,
some
it's more about the weather at night than being able to
see.
sleep. It's shelter rather than sleeping. Because if you're
Warden
stuck in a
becoming
blizzard,
snowman?
well, we do that again for RP reasons, but even as a construct, he is still susceptible to cold, just like anyone else is. So he will get damage from cold damage if he's out in the environments too long. And I think you don't need sleep, but you can get exhaustion, exhaustion because of yeah.
I actually just don't know what's weighing me down so much. Other than my chainmail, that's like 50 pounds, but that's about it. And there's like 50 pounds of unaccounted for weight.
I mean, it does show you the weight of stuff if you look in your inventory. It's the second column.
Oh, 3.
And you might have stuff in your bag too. If you look in your backpack, it looks like there's stuff in your backpack.
Okay.
Yeah, you got about 14 pounds of rations
Oh.
Oh, that's a lot of rations.
It's 7. Yeah.
Where's that at?
In your backpack. Can you see the backpack at the top of your sheet there?
Yeah. You gotta click on it to open.
Yeah,
up
you
the-
do. Yeah. Click on it and it shows you what's in the
My
backpack.
inventory. Oh my god, there's a backpack. Oh. There's so much stuff in here I don't really need. Can I sell this guy stuff?
Yeah, I mean we can sell stuff if you want. I mean, but I would say a tinderbox and a lamp would be stuff you'd need.
Because I don't eat, so can I like either sell or give away rations?
Yeah, you can sell or give away rations, sure.
Okay.
I mean,
cool.
they're I mean, they sell for 5 silver pieces. I'll say he will buy gear and equipment. He's not going to buy food from you.
Okay.
But you can give rations to your teammates, obviously, and just trade it to them.
Oh, I see.
Speaking of gear and equipment, I'm gonna buy some arrows, so I'm back up to
Oh,
20.
There's 2 gold in my backpack. What the heck?
Just gonna.
Yeah, and it's not. She doesn't show it in the list, but you do have, like you have a javelin, which is 2 pounds. The spear is 3 pounds.
Well, you have 5 javelins that are 2 pounds each.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah,
No.
that's logical.
No, it's not 5. It says it has +5 to roll. Doesn't say he has 5? He only has
Oh.
1.
Oh, is that what the 5 was? Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you look, it says roll. That means +5 to hit.
I'm gonna sell my spear.
Okay, let's take a look here. All right, so the going rate for it is a gold. He takes a look at it.
It's not used.
Yeah, so we'll roll a d10 for silver pieces. This is what he'll offer you. You said it's not used, so I'll we'll roll 2 d10s and take the larger one.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Okay, so 6. So yeah, so he oh no, you got 10. So yeah, he gives you the full gold piece for it.
Oh,
Nice.
You got a 10. So yeah, he'll take the spear off you. I'll take it out of your inventory. And you can add a gold piece.
nice.
Well, also speaking of
making
selling
gold.
gear, the next time that we're fighting stuff, we pick up the weapons that they drop so that we can sell those.
I'm sure they don't go for much.
Well, yeah, but you kill, I don't know, a dozen goblins and pick up all of their swords that sell for, 3 silver each. That's
Yeah.
like 4 gold.
Celine and Amaranth, did you guys have any input on what you guys were looking to perhaps buy for riding, and if there's anything else you're looking for while you're here?
I would for a dog.
So you wanted a sled team?
Yeah.
Okay. Was there anything else you were looking for, or just buying the sled dogs and sled?
Can I inquire and see if anybody here does taxidermy or preserving magic?
Yeah, go ahead and ask him.
Yes, I like walk up. I'm like, hey. I kind of pull up the head, and I'm like, so, do you anybody here that could help me with this?
Tennis laughs at you, but Jarthra kind of steps up, and you see her kind of like swish some of the hair out of Alistair's face. Well, that's a mighty good head you found there. Pretty one too.
Yes,
And,
very pretty.
She looks at the tennis. She's like, he's not going to be doing this kind of stuff. We'll let you know that right now. It's not his kind of deal. But I might know somebody. Might take a little while, but I might know somebody that might be able to help you out if you want to leave it here with me.
I kind of look at the head and I look at her, and I'm like, you want me to leave it here with you?
Well, you want it stuffed, don't you? You want it taken care of. It's got to stay somewhere. It's got to go to the artisan that handles it.
Kind of look at the head, waiting for like its response.
All right, let's roll a D1. Let's see. Oh, D2. So 1, it'll say something. 2, it won't. Oh, it says something. All right. So it looks at you, and as they're talking, everything else kind of drowns out, and you hear Alistair's voice. I'm not a fan of dwarfs, you know, but if it helps keep me pretty, I guess it's okay.
Like I kind of nod and say, "All right, sure." And I very begrudgingly hand over the head.
All right, she takes it and she immediately puts a bag over it like this real quick and ties it up. Okay, we'll take care of it for you. You got my vow on it.
And then I kind of whispered to her, I'm like, if anything happens to that head, I'm taking yours instead.
No need to get violent, dear. And she kind of, you see her pull up her crossbow. She's like, I know how to fight too. I've been around. She does look like she's quite a seasoned adventurer as well. But she's like, but again, I'm not looking for a fight with you. Now, how much it'll cost, I can't tell you yet because I got to talk to the people around. And this is kind of a, how did they put it? Exorbitant is not the word. Strange, perhaps. Request. It's not the kind of things you see every day. So it might cost you a little bit. But I won't know exactly how much it is until you come back.
I kind of nod and say, whatever it costs, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Emma.
Emma turns to Al and says, well, if you're getting a sled, I could go in half with you. I don't have that much money on me, but, I'd be happy to ride with you.
Aye. Well, also, we still haven't split up the money that from our most previous excursion, is what I'll call it. That's still in the piggy bank. So you're 200 gold richer than what it says on your sheet.
Oh, well, that's nice.
There's
yeah.
1,300 gold in the bank right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But besides that, I'd absolutely care next week with you. That'd be great.
Okay, excellent. And Emma hands him 13 gold, which I'll subtract.
I'll just put the 13 gold. I'll put the 13 gold in the bank. And if you want, just keep it on you.
13 gold on you.
There you go.
Okay.
We have a giant stash of money that we just haven't divvied out to each individual person yet. You don't gotta... We can just take half of what next week costs and then say that you get that much less from the pile.
But I don't know, after everything I've done, it just feels kind of wrong to take from the pile without talking to everyone about it first. It's like community
You mean
money.
the pile that we all agreed on is what each individual... This is our
Zerfine walks up to you and she's like, well, Emma, that is the money that they paid Alistair to kill you, so I think you're entitled to some of it.
But I mean, if I hadn't...
It's quite literally your bounty money.
I know, but I feel like I did only bad things and that I put you all in danger and that if anything
what
I
the
should...
hell are you talking about?
They were after me. They came after me, and I'm still riddled with guilt over it.
And now his head's getting stuffed.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, if you all insist that I should be entitled to some of it, but it feels very much like, well, you were all put in danger because of me, and I don't really deserve it. Still, even though I know
it
you
could have
keep
been the
telling
same
me.
for any one of us. We don't know who or past. I know I have made some enemies. Could very well show up here. There's nothing stopping. So, like,
Okay.
you're in kind company.
I do want to ask, because I noticed, Warden, you have 281 gold in your inventory. Did you already put your share in your inventory?
Yeah, I did that before
Okay.
at the end of the session, assuming
That's
that
fine.
we were splitting it.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll just adjust the bank then. So in the bank you have 1133.
Yep, that's fine. But yes, I would like to split an axe beak instead of dogs. It'd be a lot easier for us. I think also it costs a lot less food to keep an axe beak fed than it does 4 dogs.
Okay.
All right, so let's do some adding up here and see what we're looking at here. Like I said, we'll figure out Zeraphine when Bree gets back what she's getting, but it's only gonna be a difference of 25 gold, which regardless of which way she goes with it. So Axebeak for Al and Emma, Axebeak for Natasha.
Question.
Celine's getting yes.
Now, yes, it doesn't mention that only a medium creature can fit on it, but I am quite small for a medium creature. Can I have? It's about.
Axe.
Yes, it's about Trex.
Well, Trex. Yeah, I'll let Trex ride with you. He's small.
Okay.
He doesn't weigh much. Not gonna say he's really sickly. He's. I think as a small creature, I think he probably weighs. He's skinny too, so he probably weighs about 70 pounds. He's not that heavy.
Ah, yes, the 70 pounds while soaking wet.
Right.
Build.
Okay. So 2 sleds with the dogs, and kennels, and 2 axe beaks. That's 650 plus whatever Zeraphine's gonna get. So we will just. I'll just put 175 in there, so it's 825, and then if Zeraphine decides to get the dogs instead, we'll add 25 back to your bank.
25? Yep.
Yeah. So 825. All right, so you have 308 gold left in the bank after getting those. Unless Warden, did you want to use the money that was in your inventory, or are you taking it from everyone else's share?
I'm sorry?
For your sled, were you going to pay that out of your inventory?
Are we collectively paying out of the bank as a party?
I'm asking you guys. I don't know. You tell me.
Is anyone else paying out of pocket?
No, everyone else took it out of the.
I don't have any
Right.
money on me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then preferably, if there's enough, Warden would like to also pay out of the bank.
All right. Well, the reason I'm asking is because you're the only one that took your share out of the bank from the 1,200 gold. So technically, what they're using was their share that they didn't take out. It was all in the bank.
Which you're saving for plate armor, so I'm fine with that.
Okay, that's fine. So yeah, if you want to do it that way, there's 308 gold left in the bank, and everybody has something to ride. I'm not going to put tokens out for all of these for everyone. I will give you 1 Axebeak token to put your that you can control to put your stuff in. And since everyone has something, you guys can all put your extra stuff in that Axebeak as the mule. You know what I mean? But you all individually have your own whatever you purchased. But there'll just be 1 token that represents all of them in that situation. So we will, let me just go to Players tab here and put an Axebeak in there.
We get to name our dogs or our animals.
Yeah, if you want to. I mean, again, it's going to be theater to mind because they're not all going to have tokens. But yeah, you can name yours whatever you want to name them.
Okay. I want to name mine Mr. Fox.
Oh, it's quite fantastic. It is.
Okay,
No,
we'll say it's Mule.
I don't know if Amaranth already has a name in mind, but at least for myself, I prefer to be around the animal for a little while, and they tend to earn their name by, how they are and how they act.
Configure ownership. Make everyone owner. Okay. So in the player folder now, you should all see Axebeak, parentheses, Mule. So you can
Ah.
open up that sheet and transfer stuff from your inventory into there.
Thank goodness for that. We're gonna. Oh, I'm in the actions. That's why.
And if you want, I could put like different bags in it, maybe, and let you guys so you could split up your stuff.
Ooh.
I probably couldn't do that most likely, so let me get that set up here. Let's see.
Just gonna move that.
Backpack.
Move that.
Okay, hold on. Before you move that, slow down.
There.
Hold on a second.
Oh.
Hold on.
You just threw your whole backpack in there. What?
No. I put that in there.
Oh no, that was the one.
Right. I'm gonna label these. So like I will label this one Al. So you see, now it says Al. So go ahead and just put your stuff in that backpack. And then I'll put one in here for everybody and rename them all. So that way you guys can put your individual stuff in individual bags.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
All right, so there's
just offloading 56 pounds of shit into this bag.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and
one
like I
more,
said,
and the climber's kit.
yeah, and don't worry if itself goes over weight limit, because this is technically spread out over multiple, not just one X week. So, yeah. So each there's a backpack inside of that X week, guys, that has a name, so you could put your stuff into your individual backpacks on that mule to store stuff if you don't want to carry it into your inventory. Okay. All right. So was there
And
anything
before
else?
anyone looks in my bag and sees clothes in there, that's my regular. Still wearing my. I didn't just disrobe and am now walking naked.
Okay. So did anyone else? Was anyone else looking to buy anything else, or ask Tennis if he has anything else here for sale that you guys were looking for?
Not
Yeah,
here, no.
I did have one more thing. How much is a bundle of arrows? If I can get like a stack of 20 or
Arrows?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so standard going rate for arrows is 1 gold piece per, but he's like, since you spent so much here, I'll give you half off, so it'll be a silver piece each. Well, it's actually, sorry, 1 gold piece for 20 of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
makes
yeah.
way more sense. I'm like, oh my god, 20 gold for 20 arrows?
No, sorry, per
Holy-
quiver, per quiver, I guess you could say. Yeah. So yeah, he'll give you the quiver for 5 silver,
Guys. Oh, thank you.
and I'll put that in your inventory.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
Already in
yeah.
there adding stuff.
Okay.
Would it be alright to spend a bit of the party gold for 25 gold piece of material to be able to cast a certain spell?
I'm good.
Right?
What were you looking for, Natasha?
25 gold piece of tokens. Yeah, tokens worth at least 25 gold piece.
Of tokens?
Tokens. Bones, mark sticks.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
And yeah, he looks at you as you're talking to your friends, and you see him pull out a little box and he blows dust off of it. He's like, usually don't get many magic users in here, but you know what? Me and Jarthra have collected a few things in our travels. And he opens up the box and you see what you're looking for.
Oh, okay. I'll take that and spend 25 gold.
Okay. Did you want me to take it out of the
Okay,
piggy bank,
you
or
can do-
would you do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's no monetary selling value for this, but Al does use a component pouch for his spells, so he's stocking up on the stuff that doesn't cost gold.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Honey is a big one, and like Old Man's Beard and Rose Hips, and
Yeah, I mean, there is an economy, but we'll say without having to take stuff out of your money words, but just like copper pieces of shit, whatever.
yeah.
But you don't have to change
It's
your
the stuff that
your money.
on the sheet doesn't even ask for gold when you cast this.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of this stuff, usually the way DMs run it, especially if there's things like that, it's basically like a spell pouch that's full of various spell components. You know what I mean? And it's like a hodgepodge, and it's like, here you go, and it's like a copper piece or something, and you just take all that and you get everything that you need in there. Or if there's like one item that does cost money, the pouch has that plus all those other little things in it.
Yep.
All right.
Is everyone
Okay.
good to go?
Yes. So are we gonna come back here so I can collect the head at some point?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the 10 towns. It's Care Koenig, so yeah, you can easily come back here at any point.
Honestly, what it seems like we're looking to do on the map is just kind of make another big circle around all the 10 towns, going north to the cairn and to the cabin, and then back down on the left side of the map, then back to Bryn Shander, in order to turn in all of our quests.
Yeah. And if you want to see the doggos, you can walk in that shed. You can see all the doggos in there.
Hey.
So yeah, you guys tell me where you want to go. Again, I'm going to advance it a couple days again because you guys are still going to rest in town for a couple days to heal up. So right now it's the 14th of Hammer. This is the next day, so it'll be like the 16th of Hammer in the morning when you guys depart. So wherever you guys want to go, you let me know, and we will open that map.
Cool.
Or the traveling, whatever you go, depending on where you're going. We will do this though. Let's take a bio break. It's 6:45.
Oh, it is that time.
Yeah. So we'll take a bio break at 6:47. So 6:57. We'll meet back, guys. Okay. All right. So you can drop the unstrung bow and just add 5 silver pieces to your inventory.
Cool.
For that.
Even my silver arrows, though.
Yeah. And what was it what was that you said you were looking for? Studded armor?
There were a couple other small things that I was looking for. Do you got any studded leather armor in stock? Because there's a few of us who are wearing just regular leather that we might get a small upgrade on, as well as I know these are few and far between, so I understand if you don't have one, but a thermal cube would go a long way.
Well, as far as the armor, you see him point to the rack over on the wall over here, and you literally see like 8 studded leather armor vests just hanging there.
Oh, great! The only armor upgrade I'm gonna get for this entire campaign. Perfect.
Yeah. So he looks. You grab it. He's like, now these are made in pretty good high quality. The leather has been oiled and well taken care of. You see, it's not dried out at all. None of the studs are dented. This is all pristine craftsmanship. We're looking for 50 gold pieces for studded leather armor.
Ooh. Oh, it's a little steep, but it is a worthwhile price. Yeah. And Al will put down the money for that.
Okay. Yeah, if you know how to do it, go ahead and just drop it in your inventory and take it out of your gold.
Yeah, Emma's like, actually, now that I see you upgrading your armor, that reminds me I should also probably do mine. But Emma's gonna need to take some out of a little bit of gold, at least out of the party loot, to buy studded leather.
The money that we saved on sharing an Axby together is what's going into this.
Okay.
Okay. So let me pull up the bank here. So that's
Already
50
subtracted
each.
mine.
Oh, you took it out of your own inventory?
No, I subtracted it from the party.
Oh, okay. For yours.
Yeah.
All right. I'll subtract Emma's as well. 50. And
Yes.
you want me to get it, or can you grab it from the compendium?
I can grab it. No worries.
Okay. Meanwhile, Celine's over there with her gleaming armor, just sparkling, shining.
That 1,000 gold was gone fast.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, almost 900 of
Well-
it was just for the.
The sleds,
Yeah.
the ag speaks. I mean,
Well, I'll say don't worry, because I think we're about to get a good return on our investment.
You know,
I hope so.
we are kind of close to finding that other sled.
Yeah, that I was planning on that being the last thing that we pick up when we do our roundabout above the 10 town,
Oh,
right? So, like, logistically, sorry, I'm also going to go to the Icewind Dale map. We go up to the cairn, right? And then we go up to the Black Cabin. And we go down to, I believe it was Tourmaline, where the lady was looking for the letter from her. Carried in
Bryn Shander.
Or was that? Oh, that was in Bryn Shander. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can go to Tourmaline to rest for the night, and then we go out, find Haruna's sled, and then make a beeline straight to Bryn Shander.
Yeah, and Haruna and Cora are both in Bryn Shander. And so is Otto, if you wanted to give him some of those Charlin's shards that you guys found.
Exactly. We're just doing all of our quests all at once, and then just turning a big batch of them right at the same time.
It's like planning when you're playing a video game.
Exactly. That's exactly what I did for this.
You're like, which town do I have the most charisma with? Okay, this one gives me the most gold, so I'm gonna go here.
Planning out my route in Skyrim.
So is there any argument from the rest of y'all for Al's plan?
Sounds good. to me.
No, I think.
All right. Okay. So we will pass by 2 days. Be the 16th. What time in the morning did you guys want to head out?
Oof. Productive shopping session, everyone. We did great.
What time in the morning did you guys want to head out?
is there any benefit to heading out earlier than later? Like, is it colder in the morning, warmer in the morning?
Well, I think the
it's
big
co-
thing is
it's-
that we don't want. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's colder all the time. I mean, night is colder.
Yeah.
But I mean, the difference between leaving at 5 a.m. or 8 a.m. is the cold's not gonna be any different at that difference. But there's more undesirables out, more chance of running into problems on the road or whatever.
At
No,
5 or
like-
9?
I'm talking about if it's at nighttime, but yeah, at 5 or
Oh.
9, no. What the advantage is of leaving, like say at 5, 6 a.m. is that you have more time during the day, even though it gets dark early, to do stuff. You know what I mean?
That's,
We also
6 is
want to
fine,
make
I
sure
don't
we
care.
set aside a few hours to set up camp before we go deep into Kelvin to tackle that when we wake up rather than after a long ride.
6 is fine with me.
Okay,
It
so
doesn't
you
seem
guys are
unrealistic.
You guys are planning to try to find something up here in Kelvin's Cairn. See if you can find the outpost.
Hey,
Somewhere
looking
in the
for
area
that where this darn lantern went off to, as well as maybe tracking down those X's on the old map.
Okay. Alrighty. So let me open up a journal here.
While you're writing that, Al to the rest of the party would say something along the lines of, "Oh, so you fought some Draugr while I was away? That's quite impressive. Oh, those are nasty enemies to have, turning it all invisible and shite."
All right. So as you guys set out in the morning, I'm assuming Al in the lead. As you're going out, second here.
I just thought of something. Sorry. We could have our party on the map token be the axe beak. Or dogs.
Either or. There you go. So, as you guys set up from Kaer Konig, as you walk out of the inn, Al, which just your passive, you don't even have to. That's your keen ranger skills. You do notice that there's a set of fresh footprints left behind, which what appears to be a lone Dwarger scout. It didn't enter any buildings, but simply looked around the village before leaving close to the morning, like right before you guys got up. You follow the footprints, and after just a short period, you see that the footprints lead to a different set of tracks, which were made by give me a survival check, DC 12.
Hey, does someone else have survival that they can give me a help action with?
Ranger with low survival, shame.
I have good survival. I just want help in the chat. I have +5. Thank you very much.
All right, then don't complain. Greedy halfling.
I just want advantage. Okay, is that too hard to ask?
I don't think anyone here. Let me see what Zerfine has. Oh, Zerfine is better. She has +6. She has +6.
Well,
she has better survival than you.
Gordon also said that they have survival and can give the help action.
Okay. All right. So yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Cool. Oh, it was worth it too.
All right, good. All right, so Al, you kind of get down on one knee. You're brushing aside some of the vegetation around the prints, and you're looking at it. You get a little sniff. Your nose kind of crinkles. You kind of have a scent of decay and putridness.
The scent of the Underdark.
Well, not that. Putridness.
Oh.
The shape of the footprint you recognize as an ogre. But with the scent.
Oh, that kind of footprint. Got it.
The scent you got, the putrid scent, is the scent of perhaps undead, like a zombie. So this is some kind of undead ogre. And behind the prints, you do see that it was pulling a sled. And these new tracks begin where the Durger tracks end, about a quarter mile outside of town.
Oh,
so
that
it appears.
good.
So it appears that the Dwerger kind of hopped onto the sled, before ordering the ogre zombie to march.
Oh, we do not like our enemies working together.
And you can follow them, so you don't have. So it's not going to take you too long, to search around, to find where it headed, because these clear tracks are just telling you exactly which way to go. So
they're quite new too, it seems like.
Boo.
Oh, in the okay, got it. We're following them.
Yeah. So that path I just put on there, you see the you see my measuring, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that path, it's about almost 8.5 miles. You follow it. And see, it goes north through the tundra and curves around the northern face of Kirakonig. So that, let's get our travel sheet out here.
Okay, team.
So it's
We've
about a
got,
mile an
quite a
hour
few
with them. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, okay, team. We've definitely got some undead coming in. Probably our next. So, I know some of us are quite holy inclined, looking over at the cleric and the paladin. So it'd be a good idea to seemingly prep some. Well, you're very good against
Yeah, I'm going to say this. It's about 8 miles. So that's going to take...
That's quite a bit of a journey.
Yeah, it's going to be... It's a mile an hour with the axe beak and a dog sled. So it's going to be a little over 8 hours to travel there. So I'll say, halfway across, you guys do stop for a break. So if you want to discuss any strategy, but you do see the tracks clearly leading on, Al.
I mean, it seems like we've got quite a few. We'll just say enemies for now. We don't know exactly what's going to be in this big, but definitely some dead ogres, definitely some Draugr, probably some goblins, because goblins and ogres, tend to work together too often. Just kind of opening it up to the party, have any input.
I guess sharpen our arrows and stay on alert, right?
Aye, for sure. Goblins seem dumb, but quite a few of them can be pretty crafty. So don't let your guard down.
Well, they say never underestimate the power of stupid goblins in large groups.
Al.
It's like giving a monkey a typewriter. They will eventually write Shakespeare.
Roll me a D2 coin flip.
D2. Okay.
1 is unfavorable, 2 is favorable.
Okay. Oh.
Oof, unfavorable. All right.
Yikes.
Okay, so as you're talking to everybody, you sense it right away, Al. You can hear the wind starts to drop and the snow starts to pile in as a blizzard comes over you guys.
Is it a magical blizzard?
No.
Oh, great. Don't worry, team. I can lead us through this. Don't worry, team. I got us.
Yeah. Well, you can. You can lead through, but the other ones are going to have to keep an eye on you. So you do have a choice. You can make a choice if you want to lead them through it. Like I said, you won't get lost, but you may lose them because they have to... Someone has to follow you, who has to follow them, who has to follow them, who has to follow them. You know what I mean? In a blizzard, who don't necessarily have...
on animals, too.
Yeah. Which, again, the axe beak I would be good. I would say the dogs wouldn't really like necessarily going through the blizzard. They'd probably want to hunker down.
I have an idea.
Oh, let's hear it.
What if we use rope? Last time we got separated, and then you went missing for a while. Although I don't think that was any correlation. Perhaps you weren't even here the entire time for the missing part.
Al, you have no idea what he's
talking about. You guys have
about.
run into a blizzard?
Yeah, we ran into the blizzard.
Why the hell would you do that?
You say that, and we did it anyways. It didn't really actually help that you said that, unfortunately. We still did.
Either way, that's a good idea. I got some.
In fact,
rope.
the guy that was you told us probably this was a bad idea anyways. We probably should just always listen to you when it comes to weather. It's kind of
Well, yeah,
weird
make a
that he
good
like
point
suggests
about the
that
rope.
because he wanted to get us alone and separate us so they could like attack Amaranth. And I remember because I turned into a snowman at one point, but that's besides the point.
Right. But you do feel, Al, even though you can lead them through it, you do feel that the temperature obviously drops dramatically during a blizzard. So it's getting
yeah,
quite
that's
cold.
also-
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's getting quite cold, especially with the wind whipping up around everyone, and you could see like Zeraphine and kind of like, you know, she's winning. Her tribe's nomadic, so she's putting on a strong face, but you can kind of see her teeth chattering. And you see frost on Amaranth's wings. The painted court Amma was not quite this cold. Where you came from?
Only metaphorically.
Yes. Natasha,
Yes.
is everyone's huddling up? Is anyone pulling out tents or anything like that? Or are you guys just huddling up? How are you guys handling this blizzard?
Well, I think I would try to lead the party to like at least a sheltered location somewhere on the back of like a snowbank, just
Yeah.
to try to get
You
some
go right there.
way out of the wind. Over here. This'll be a good spot to hunker down while the blizzard.
Yeah, and I would say it's close enough that they can keep an eye on you. They don't have to do any checks to follow you to the right location.
And I mean, the blizzard could last for hours, so it might be a good idea to set up some tents to stay out of the blizzard. You know, keep our clothes dry. That kind of thing.
I'll do my best.
Annoying.
Yeah, in the blizzard and the wind, this small, tiny fairy is trying to get out what looks like a tarp that just keeps flapping and almost completely wrapping her and pulling her away. Yeah, you know, don't worry. I think I've done this before. Eventually, she would get it, unless Lunga is calling for a check.
No. I mean,
Rex.
if you want to role play it, you can. If you want it to be challenging and you want to do a check, go right ahead. I don't see a need for a check, but it's funny.
Yeah, I think it would be challenging, but with enough grit, she would get it.
Okay.
Natasha will pull out her 2% 10 and turn to Trex. You can help me with this.
Trex eagerly decides to help you, as this is the first time you've talked to him since you guys have left the ruined care.
It is.
As you're setting that up, Natasha, as the others are kind of huddling up, getting their tents ready, your mind becomes still. Amid the howling storm, the crystal in your skulls starts to vibrate a little bit, and you sense movement. And just above the ridgeline of where you guys are hiding, you see 3 crag cats creeping up. Al, especially with your bowl of warning, you sense it, but you notice that before you even turn your head, which you should have been the first, Natasha has had already turned in that direction.
And I'll scream, above us, we're being ambushed.
Uh-oh.
As you say that, Natasha, and everyone can prepare, the silence returns, and you hear that same voice whispering, instinct is noise, thought is sight. You are learning. And the crystal kind of pulses warm against the skin of your forehead. And we're going to do an encounter.
All right.
And no surprise
Also,
attack,
I
obviously.
Thank God.
Well, between her, Natasha, the role play moment and your bow of warning, there's no there's no surprise attack here. And I will roll Zerfine.
Aha.
Okay,
With
Warden and
advantage.
Celine.
Wow, we rolled so well.
Warden, are you here?
Yep, sorry. Initiative.
Okay. Let us begin. And you guys won the initiative battle here. As literally everybody except Warden goes before any of the cats do. Yeah.
Thank
Natasha. And it just you know what? Narratively, it makes sense that you won the initiative round.
It does. You know what? Warden, I can send you up there. Do you wish to?
Oh yeah, and so you guys know too, where they're at, the elevation is about 15 feet above you guys. So you can climb up this embankment, but it will be difficult terrain trying to climb up that. Except for Al, because nothing's difficult terrain for him.
You can give me magical difficult terrain and I'll be slowed down. Someone has to cast it. Or it has to be like magically enchanted.
You want to do now what? What?
I can send you up there very quickly. Do you wish me to do that?
Ah, yes. I am not sure entirely what that entails, but that sounds great.
Warden is gonna be teleported.
Whoa!
Select target. Hold up. Vortex Warp, cast spell. He can willingly fail this.
I will willingly fail? That means I move, right?
Yeah. If you can put like when you go to roll in the chat, you can like put like negative whatever you want on it.
Negative
that way-
99.
Yeah, and that'll make you automatically fail.
You would think that. You would think that I would fail, even with disadvantage.
Well, you don't want to do it with disadvantage. You can do situational in the roll.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, situational bonus, and then just say minus whatever.
Right.
oh.
Let me redo this then.
Yeah, just redo it. I mean, I can just move them too.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a negative button.
Oh, the negative just is so it's not pulling up a situational for you for some reason.
Oh.
All right, well there you go. Whoa.
I definitely rolled a bunch.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that was, but anyway, yeah, you failed.
You're up there now.
Poof. That's a cool effect.
That is
And
cool.
then I'm gonna take quite a few steps back. And I'll
Okay.
be like, Trex, behind me.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Trex's turn. All right. So Trex will move back there. That'll be the end of his turn. Al.
Oh, me already. Okay. Well, Al has a lot of stuff that they can do on the first turn. They are going to. Oh, I'm not on. Okay. So because it's the first turn, he gets an additional 10 feet of movement. So
Mhm.
We're going to start running up this way. To try to step away a bit from all the enemies. Make it so if they're attacking him, they can't. Actually, I think he's going to move up here. Yeah, that's good. And then it's going to start taking attacks on the crag.
Okay.
It's going to pull out the longbow of warning. And be like, alright, well, I was hoping to get in some target practice with you before getting into battle, but I guess we're going now. Oh, I got a target, that's why. Right, and then I should be real advantage. Why does it say disadvantage?
Distance, perhaps?
Also it's saying I have 0 ammo in my arrows. So what's going on?
Oh, you gotta put the ammo in your inventory, not in the, is it in the quiver?
Yeah, it's been in my quiver the whole time.
Okay. Let me take a look at the bow, because sometimes you could set the bow to use the ammo. Well, it's okay. So distance is normal is 150 feet, long is 600.
Oh, here
So
we go.
it's
Just in the...
yeah, is disadvantage because of distance? Because it's a longbow.
I'm too close?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I didn't know that I could be too close with the longbow. Alright, in that case, we'll move... Okay, also I didn't have my ammo selected in the attack roll, so now I know.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. And that is a 19 on the die.
Nice.
27 to hit. Do I want to use favorite? We'll use... Shaboom! Alright. Oh, wait, what? Hitting. Why is it saying that I crit? I didn't crit. I shouldn't get to reroll a dice here.
Well, I don't see it because you didn't roll your damage yet.
Well, it's showing on my screen. It had rolled the damage already, and then me to pick a die to reroll.
Okay, so it only rolled one. It only rolled. Okay, hold on. It rolled 1d8 piercing, but it did 17
plus a d4 plus another d8. I should have been rolling 2 d8s and a d4.
Yeah, it says rerolling d8 2. I'm just trying to see where the breakdown is because it's not telling me. It's just telling me 7, 8, but it did say.
And the initial shot is where the breakdown is for 17 piercing, which just should have been what the damage was.
Okay, so yeah, we have 1d8, 1d8, and 1d4. So so it gave you
1d4.
a crit with the 1d8. Is that what you're talking
It
about?
must have, even though I only rolled a 19. Yeah. Because I believe it activated my piercer, which on a crit, I can reroll a dice. But
Yeah, maybe it activated that. So we will add the lower one. We'll just add 4 points back onto it.
They should have just taken a straight 17 damage. Whatever the 7 was afterwards, that should not have happened.
Well, it did take 17. It took 17.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, but the 17 is from a 7 on a 1d8, a 4 on a 1d8, and a 2 on a 1d4.
Yes. Plus 4.
Plus 4, right. So the 17 is correct, is what you're saying.
Yes.
I thought it was only supposed to be 1d8, I thought you said.
No, it does need to be 2d8, because it was my first attack on my first turn.
Okay, so I did it right then. Okay. So we will take
whatever
that
the extra 7 re-rolling d8 2, that should.
Well, I don't know what that is. I think it re-rolled one of them for some reason, maybe. Like but it should be right because it still did 17. It did 17 damage total. So that's correct.
All right. We'll go again because I do get 2 attacks on my first turn. That is a 21 to hit. And this
nice.
should be, the d8 plus 4. For 9 more damage.
Right, so it's looking pretty sketchy at this point. It's not looking good. It's
all right,
badly
first-
injured.
Yeah, first time back in the ranger seat since for first time in a while. So sorry that took so long, but that should be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, because I used my favorite foe. Yep. Oh, it didn't roll my favorite foe damage. Okay. Never mind. That only happens once a turn.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Whew.
Okay. So Zeraphine will look and she's like, "Oh, it's cold out here. I don't think these cats would like Sacred Flame!" As she will Sacred Flame the cat. At the same one that you were fighting.
Hopefully we can kill it before.
Oh, wah, wah,
Before it gets
wah,
turned.
wah. Oh, okay. It failed. So yeah, so it hit.
Oh, nice.
6 points of damage. Oh yeah, it's near death. So it's got these 2 arrows sticking out of it, and then this flame comes out of Zeraphine. It hits it square in the middle of the face, and you see its skin is starting to bubble and char, and it starts howling and screaming as these cats may have like just thought, okay, maybe we bit off more than we could chew. And that is the end of Seraphine's turn. Amaranth.
Do I see any place I could hide at the moment?
If you're, I'm assuming you're looking to hide so you can get advantage on the attack.
Yeah.
The only place you could hide would be a place where you wouldn't have line of sight to shoot it.
Okay. Well, I will take out my bow and I'll say, not my favorite thing to do this out in the open, but we do what we must. So I try to shoot it in the face.
Okay.
Oops. Come on, short bow. No. Oof. Womp
Oh.
womp. Amaranth is then going to move back.
Okay. So you fire your arrow,
and-
the blizzard's flying everywhere, and you shoot the arrow, and it just disappears into the snow. You lose sight of it completely. You have no idea where it went.
Okay. I look at Trex and I say, yeah, don't worry, Trex, we got this, right? And
Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really hide anywhere, so I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay, Celine.
Yes. All right. So I cast. Let's see. I'm just gonna cast Speak with Animals to try to talk to them.
Okay. We've done this before, but I don't think it matters. But I think you could talk to any animal. But was there an intelligence factor for that? I gotta look at that again. I don't think so. Okay.
Top of my head.
The
no.
knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at the minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters. Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you can do that.
So kind of look at this one here. Oh. Yes, yes. I'll look at the one that's in front of me and be like, "Why are you attacking us?"
We are hunters. You food. You see it just salivate.
I kind of try to persuade and be like, "Listen, we've already killed one of you. Either you can run and save yourselves, or we're just gonna kill you."
You can try. This is going to be a DC roll because you would have to like override its will to survive, because not eating is also death, and animals will continue the fight. And which one is it? You said the one in front of you. This one or the one by Warden?
Yes, that one.
This one over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and give me persuasion. You can just do it with disadvantage. Oh, that's
I do it.
yeah, that's okay. Yeah, roll it just one more time.
You have a minimum 10 on your persuasion? That's insane.
But one more time, because now we got 3 rolls on here. So we'll go with the first one, which is the lower one, to 14. Yeah. So with the 14, it looks at you and it starts to back up a little bit, but then it steps forward one more. Even if one dies, one may feed. Pack survives. And you just see the hunger in its eyes, as these cats may not have eaten in a while.
I'll end my turn there then.
Okay. All right, so it's this guy's turn. So he will obviously fight the one in front of him. So he will go after Warden. And he will try to bite you.
No way. Sorry, I was
And
looking
he
at
rolled horribly.
Celine's sheet. And you just, if you roll a 9 or lower on perception, you just get a 10. That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yep, that's Bard shit.
Yeah.
That's Bard shit. She can't roll lower than a 10. Ever.
Oh, that's so good.
All right, so that's the end of that one's turn as he tries to bite Warden but misses. Now it's the injured one. Who will, in its near death, let's see, we'll do 1 Al, 2 Zeraphine, 1 Celine, as those are the closest ones. And we'll throw Warden in there, as it might want to help its friend out. So we'll do a D4. So 1 Al, 2 Zeraphine, 3 Celine, 4 Warden. Okay, so it's going to go for Warden. All right, so it's
You didn't
going
even have
to
cast a spell for it to go tank. Let's go.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm
So
talking
and
myself.
what's his speed? Okay. Okay. All right, so it's going to run. No, not like that. Come on. It's going to run here right next to its friend, and it's going to do pounce on you, Warden, as you see it jump up near death, needing to live. So you need to do a strength saving throw. It's in the chat.
Oh yeah, we're good.
All right, so you're good. All right, so you do succeed. So the pounce fails, so it cannot. Let's see. You can't move it 20 feet. Turn it, then hits it with a claw attack on the same turn. Oh, it does do a claw attack still. It only gets the bite if you are knocked prone. So it will at least claw you. And I rolled another 2. I'm doing great tonight with these guys.
It will not.
Okay. All right. Warden, your turn.
Well, yeah. We're going to look at this one that just tried to pounce me, and we're gonna attack it.
And he looks really hurt. He's near death. He's barely moving. Like he used the last of his energy just to try to pounce you.
No.
This blizzard, man. This blizzard's fucking everybody up.
Listen, Warden does not hit people. Warden does not get hit. Warden is just a part of this campaign. He just exists, guys. He's there for RP purposes. I tell you what. Alright, that'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. So this crag cat. Will come this way, and he will pounce on Trex.
I told him to be behind me.
He is behind you.
Not dead.
So Trex is prone, which means this creature gets a claw attack and then a bite attack on him.
Oh. No, it's playing the good music. That's not good.
That was a crit. Trex is dead. So you see
No!
this tiger pounce on him. It doesn't even get a chance to do its bite attack. And it claws him and basically tears him in half as he falls in the snow in front of Amaranth and Natasha. And before he falls, he looks at you, Natasha, and he just says, "I tried." And he falls in the snow.
Oh god, and Natasha's not even gonna give a shit.
And that is the end of his turn. I don't think he gets... If the target is prone, the cat can make one bite attack against it as a bonus action. See, I don't even understand this, because this is a feature, technically. And it says it's a bonus action, so he should still have his action. So as he, in one movement, you see him cut Trex in half. And he turns and looks at Natasha and bites you.
Could I have...
We're saving up all
Wait.
your good rolls. Oh my god.
Hold 1 second. I do have a reaction against that I could have used against this attack roll. That's a crit on Trex.
Okay.
Could I have used that? It just didn't
Possibly.
proc me, so I didn't.
But he has already moved on to his next attack with you.
It didn't proc me to use the reaction.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't kill Trex, the bite attack is going to be on him, not you. So you can, if you want to change the crit, you can try.
I'll try. I'll use Chronic Shift on that crit.
Okay. All right. So he will. All right. So let's bring Trex back. He is prone. And he will do his claw attack again. I'm gonna make him unprone so it doesn't do. Oh, if I hold down control, it should only do it as a normal roll. Yeah.
That's way better.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So he missed? Wow. Okay. Well, Trex is prone, so he does get his bite attack, and he's going to use it on him instead of you. Natasha, you could put those 9 points of damage back on you.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's using his bite attack now on Trex. And he gets a nat 20 on that.
You're kidding!
Are you kidding me? The Celtics
You're
just
kidding
lost
me!
again. Oh.
So, I'm not repeating it. The dramatic thing I did before happens again. He just doesn't bite Natasha. That's the only difference. So he tears Trex in half, and Trex, you see him falling. And then before he's already prone. So he cuts him open, disembowels him, and Trex screams. And this tiger then bites down on his head. And Trex is dead. Does Natasha say anything at this moment as she tried to save Trex?
Speechless. They are speechless right now. There's no word coming out of Natasha.
Okay, and that's the end of the Crag text, and it's Natasha's turn.
Cool. I'm gonna upcast Magic Missile all into that one cat.
Okay.
Actually, does Tasha's Whip do more damage? 3d6. Yeah, that was just gonna be a magic missile.
You have to roll a 4 on the magic missile for the magic missile to guaranteed do more.
No.
Tasha's mind
Get
whip is
magic,
36,
yeah.
right?
Magic missiles automatically guaranteed no matter what. It's automatic hit.
Wait, that's not. That's
Oh, sorry. I was just going off of like max damage. Like what is
Oh yeah, that depends on the
what's
rolls.
better, 3d6 or 4d4 plus 1?
Depends on the dice
Okay.
rolls.
16
Wham,
damage
wham,
is a lot.
wham. So it tears into this cat, but it still looks. It's injured, Natasha, but it turns its attention to you.
yeah. I'm just looking back at it.
As it salivates and starts to, its feline body, you see it start to get closer to you, its eyes, and you hear its "Meow."
I'm gonna growl back at it angrily.
I'm a dog person, so I'm cheering on the fox, especially fox. I love foxes, to be honest with you. And I always would want to pick a dog over a cat. But damn, cats are always big. Cats are so big. They just always win compared to dogs. Al, you
Okay.
saw this. Well, barely actually, because you, with the blizzard, your
Yeah.
line of vision, it's obscured. You just hear it.
Yeah.
You hear the screams at the edge of your vision. You see Natasha
Oh, no.
barely move. Amaranth, did you have any expression?
Amaranth
happened
is
right in front of you?
just Stunned. She came over here and told Trex that it would be okay, and then he immediately, So Emma is just like, got it. Don't say that ever again.
That was not
Except
lost
that-
on me. And the last word where you're like, it'll be okay. And he said, maybe. Oh, I feel horrible. My stomach hurts. Okay, Al.
Al is gonna run up to the tip of this little berm of
Yeah.
snow here. Take a stable stance.
And you see
I think.
what used to be Trex, a bloodied mess in the snow.
Oh no, that's not good at all. That is probably the worst time for this to happen. Oh no, okay. Well, yeah, I am going to shoot this cat for killing
Yeah.
her friend. I have favored foe on the big cat right now. But instead, I am now to cast a hunter's mark. My bonus action targeting the bottom crab cat here.
Okay.
End condition favored foe, yes. Consume spell slot, yes.
I would have
Okay.
loved to hear Bree's reaction to this, and she's not here.
She's not here. Okay, so now that I've done that, we are going to shoot this motherfucker right in the face, between the eyes.
You see Trex's blood just dripping from its jaws.
Oh, that's not great. That's 13 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually hits.
It hit. It hit.
Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, they don't have a very high AC.
Yes,
Cats
this
don't
is
wear
a
armor, don't you know?
roll.
Unless it's a tabaxi.
Oh, max damage.
Oh, and you kill it. So tell us what happens here, Al.
I mean, I was right on the money when I said I. You see Al, like, just as big as steps as they can take with their tiny. Move to the top of this bird. See what happened. Go. Oh no, you don't, you motherfucker. Take one long draw with her body. Aim. And let it fly, and it wiggles through the air and whizzes inches away from Natasha's head as it passes that and goes straight above the nose and into the skull of the cat.
This is ridiculous damage. You maxed out both dies.
I know. That was
Awesome.
insane.
Awesome.
All right, and that's my turn.
Zeraphine sees what happens. Thrax! No! Thrax! No! And she's crying through her tears. She knows she can't do nothing for him right now. I'm not gonna waste her turn on that. Let's see.
Take out the one that's already injured.
Yeah.
We need to
I'm just
get this taken care of.
I'm just trying to see if she has a more without a saving throw, so she can just. I don't want to waste
Sorry, I
a
was just trying to do
moonbeam
that
on
in
it,
character.
but yeah, I'm just trying to see guiding bolt. She will use a first
Well,
level
we
spell.
might be camping here for the night anyways, especially because now we got to bury a body. So
Well, I don't know if I want to waste guiding bolt on that one. It doesn't have a lot of hit points left. She will try Sacred Flame. It's a saving throw, but she will try it. All right. If it fails, it'll. Oh, it saves. As this almost dead cat manages to dodge this bolt, Seraphine's trying to see it through the snow, through the tears, and it just doesn't land. Amaranth.
Okay, well, I move so that I can see the other cats better. I see one is near
Yeah,
Warden.
you hear the howls coming from up there.
And I take out my bow and I take aim and I bite back, telling Warden it's gonna be okay, or that help is on the way. And I'm just like, just shoot true, Hammerhath, shoot true.
Help is on the way, dear. Help is on the way. Oh, were you meaning to hit the one, or do you want to hit the one that was almost dead? Because
I was meaning to hit.
You went
Oh.
that one.
I meant to hit the one that was almost dead.
Okay, go ahead and just roll the damage, and then I'll adjust it for this one here.
Okay.
No point in re-rolling.
Sneak attack because Warden's right there.
Yeah. Okay, so we will put it back on this guy. And this guy, it is definitely enough to kill him.
Okay. I give Warden a shaky thumbs up, and I fly back next to Natasha, trying to read her expression.
Celine.
Oh, take us home, Celine. You got this.
It's alright, so I.
So 2 of them are down. There's just that one left next to Warden.
Yep.
Okay, what do you say to this guy?
Say, I gave you a chance to run, or gave you and your friend a chance to run, and you didn't take it.
And it does understand, obviously, since your spell is still in effect. And it growls at you. We got a bite of your friend. As you see Trex dead behind you. As a vicious mockery does not land, he succeeds his saving throw. A cat surviving a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, I know. It did it. It did, though.
For my bonus action, can I throw a dagger?
Well, technically no, because two-handed fighting, you would have to have had attacked with your main hand first to do
Right.
the second one. So unfortunately, no. All right, so this last cat that's up. Well, it's just gonna give it a go. It's gonna try to bite Warden.
Oh my good lord.
And he bites down pretty hard on you, Warden. You feel it tearing into your shoulder. As it does 10 points of damage as it bites into you. And it's gripping onto your shoulder as we move into your turn. Warden?
Oh, ow. I am in pain. Why is my character sheet not opening? There we go. We're gonna hit it with a long sword. Or we're gonna die trying. We're gonna die trying.
It's biting on your sword arm, and you try to bring your sword up, and you
I
miss
don't
it.
think I've hit in 2 sessions.
There's a lot of you. There's a lot of you to get to go before the cat's turn.
I will end my turn.
Natasha.
Natasha is still staring in front of her where the cat used to be alive but is now dead. And that's gonna be her turn.
Damn!
Oh, all right.
Hell.
You know, it's. Al is running out of stories to tell about this child. He might soon be telling his companions about some less pleasant stories. And
As he deftly climbs up the hill.
Yeah, in a function of like Al has been in a scenario similar to of a friend dying in battle. There is just a cold resolve to finish what was started, and they are going to run up the side of this hill and shot at the crag cat, final crag cat.
Yeah. The PTSD goes away when you're in danger. The adrenaline hits, and it.
Yeah. Well, actually, first they're gonna use a bonus action to move their hunter's mark, and that I can just do.
Yeah.
There's no roll or save, and then we're going to use the longbow of another 13 on the die.
It hits.
21 to hit.
Dead on.
For
As it lets go of
D4.
Warden's shoulder, as the arrow tears into it.
For a total of 12 damage. Let's see, and we've moved 15 feet, so we'll take another 5 this way. Alright. Go ahead.
And Zerfine, she looks back. Natasha, why are you not doing nothing, Natasha? Our friends. Oop, I moved Sleem. Our friends need our help, Natasha. And she looks at Warden. Oh, he needs help. And we will do that's a touch. Does she have a cure that she can do from a distance?
Maybe?
Yeah, I thought she had healing word.
She has healing word. And it's a bonus action. So she can still attack. So she will healing word Warden. Gives you back 7 points. And then we'll Sacred Flame this cat. And it succeeds again. Bastard.
Woofda.
Zerfine's doing this through all 2 tiers right now. She can't
I will mention that
wrap her brain around everything that's happening right now.
I will mention that Natasha doesn't even flinch at what Zerfine is saying. Her ears don't even perk up at her voice. She keeps staring blankly in front of her.
Cold-blooded. Amaranth.
Okay, Amaranth is moving forward and looks at Warden and this cat, and she just takes out her bow and takes aim again. Oop, I need to be targeted on it. There we go.
There it goes. It's a hit.
Okay. And sneak attack. I'm just thinking, I really don't want Warden to die too.
Yeah, oh yeah. It rips through it. That bow just goes right through it and comes out the other side. You shot it with such intensity that it shot through its entire body.
Oh wow.
Celine.
Right. I will use Bardic Inspiration on Warden.
Woo!
Let's go.
Let's go. All right,
Might
Warden.
need
So you have a bardic inspiration. You might.
Or I might just roll a nat 1. There's no hope.
Warden's the paladin. It's supposed to be lots of hope, Warden. Come on. Okay, Celine. And that's yeah. It's he just got to add. He's just got to add. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. It just gives him the die, and he could add that to his roll when he gets it. Because I think it doesn't do it automatically because he gets to decide when to use it. He doesn't have to use it right away.
Right.
So that's why. So that was your bonus action. Did you want to do anything for your action?
Yeah, I will.
Insult this fucking cat to death. You got this.
Okay. I think you got Warden with that.
Oh no,
Sorry.
I've been insulted.
Yeah. So retarget the cat
I'm a dude.
Yeah.
and then roll it again. Okay, so it's not insulted at all, Celine, but it doesn't even answer you back. You just hear a low growl because it's in so much pain right now, but it's determined to at least kill one more of you before it passes this mortal coil. Okay, is that the end of your turn then, Celine? So he's gonna bite you again, Warden.
Ow.
Nat 20.
Jesus.
What is up with all those?
That's 3 for me tonight. I never get those. Leave me alone. Every now and then I'm allowed. As that tears into Warden,
Holy-
almost ripping him in half. This bite, you hear Warden. What kind of scream would Warden do in this kind of pain?
Warning! 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 Low health! Low health! Help! 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 I am dying.
By the way, as he's
I do
saying
not want to
that,
go to the dark place.
it bites him, and you see his upper half, just like it's coming off of his bottom half. Yelling that, like. And that is the end of the cat's turn.
I see. Stitch. Okay. We did it.
That is a hit.
No, thank you.
See if that finishes it off.
Wait, what? It didn't ask me.
That's enough.
Okay.
That's why. It doesn't ask you if you want to do anything else because it lets that happen first because there's no
Okay.
reason to do smite or anything like that if it kills it. So yeah,
That's
Warden, in almost near death, you manage to slay this beast as its jaws are still on you, almost biting you in half, and you stab it down in its head. Do you have anything you want to add to how you finish this thing off?
No, you did pretty good. Just stabbed it right through the head.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah.
You aimed for the head.
So
See, I learned the trick, guys. If you just aim for the head, you make it dead.
Zeraphine sees Warden nearly dead, but she's looking at Warden, looking at Trex. Trex she can't help herself. She runs up. Trex! And she's like trying to use her medicine kit, something, and you just see blood going up her arms as she is obviously trying to bring back this creature that is beyond hope.
Warden also
I'll-
collapses and tries to crawl his way over there. Is there a way down this mountain, or am I just stuck
Yeah, there
here
is.
now?
I think you're on a ruler.
You're in ruler.
No. I mean, like, is there actually a way down, or?
Oh yeah. It's just 15
right,
feet. You can slide. You can roll down it.
Oh yes. Warden will toboggan
Yeah.
himself down this hill.
Yeah, it's a snowbank, so it's not like rock. I mean, there might be some rock under it, but it's mostly snow,
Love that.
which is why it would have been difficult terrain trying to go up it.
And then he'll just collapse and slowly crawl towards tracks.
And that's where we'll end it.
Okay.
Talk about cliffhanger. We will talk about the emotional impact of this next week, as we went over 6 minutes already. Dazzles need to get ready to go do her campaign.
Well, it was fun, everyone. I'll see you
I
next week.
just
I
wanted to
look
say,
forward to
like-
seeing what happens.
I wanted to say though, like before you cut me off, is that
Yeah.
like he puts his hand out and tries to like use lay on hands, but it's just like sparking and like it's not working, and he's like not sure if it's because it's too late or because he's too hurt himself, and he's just like, I can't do anything.
Whew. Emotional damage, and I did not. Do not blame the DM for Natasha's reactions.
I wasn't going to, but
That was their agency.
oh boy.
There was no secret. There was no secret saving throws for that.
I tried everything I could. I told him to stay behind me. I also tried to save him by removing that nat 20.
To be fair, even
And
if
then
he
you
was
nat
behind
20
you,
again?
even if he was behind you, it still would have hit him. Because if you look, I'll bring it back again. If you look where it's at, okay, even if Trex was back here, let me bring him back. Even if Trex was back here, he would still be able to hit him. So it still would have been. He still would have got him
Why was he prone?
because he pounced him.
He failed to save.
Oh,
Yeah, he used his pounce attack to knock him prone.
damn it. Oh.
Yeah.
Part of me thinks Lungma just doesn't want to do the voice anymore. That's what it is.
Hey, I can't, Jerry. I cannot rig Forge to give me 2 nat 20s like that. Okay.
Yeah, that was insane.
It just did it. Forge wants Trex dead, not me. Or the dice gods. Dramatic effect, man. You know. Maybe.
Well, I mean,
maybe,
they tried to kill
maybe
Trex with the
I'm.
fireball, and
yeah.
it didn't happen.
Maybe
so now
I'm
it's
being
like, no, we're-
punished for not killing him with the fireball. You know, it's like.
yeah.
No, he needed to. It's Final Destination. It's like, we didn't get you. You still need to die. It's not gonna, it's gonna happen. That's it.
Mhm.
All right. Let me say my offering here. Thank you again for joining us, and until next time, so say we all.